Alright, I'm ready. Here we go.
勝負よ。
試合になるといいがな。
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Whew, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Decides to go in with the target combo. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Oh, nice.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Parries the attack. Reads their mind and techs the throw.
Big counter. Okay, I like that.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Brings out the KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
They trade. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
Nice whip punch. They've definitely got a beat on their opponent's timing.
Ooh, hard to tell if this will seal the deal. Better get ready with a smart follow-up. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Life lead opens up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick. Checks them with a projectile. Launches with a Tenku kick. Uses the target combo as a filler. Will Wheat springs forward with a drive rush. Player experiencing burnout. KO!
Great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 straight up put their opponent on a poster.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Oh man, what's gonna happen next? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Gets the knees up.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Projectile to try and change the situation. He springs forward with a drive rush. Blocks it. Had the radar up and running.
Ooh, nicely done.
Were they baiting them into that?
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Here comes the...
There we go. Big hit there.
Will we see a drive impact?
Okay, here we go.
Flatline though.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Round 1. Fight!
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin.
All right, let's go.
Off for the super art. No time to be stingy. Aiming for some big damage with a level 3 super. Spending that cash early. They saw a chance and went for it. No good up high. Throws him down.
Smart stuff there.
Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Knockdown. Burnout is triggered.
Ugh, this comeback is not going to be easy to pull off.
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
I've got a bad feeling gets him. Nicely played round there.
Player 2 gets the first round and will look to keep the momentum going from here on out.
Not gonna lie, there was a lot of good stuff there. I want to see how they both adapt.
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make a note of that. Eats it up with a combo into super.
Ooh, nicely done.
How will this impact things? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Oh, that was a good one.
This is a real back and forth match and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
Oh, nice.
They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no, not like this.
Aerial knee smash. Hits with the overhead. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
choose to spend the meter to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
That was crazy.
Player 2 can build off this lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Spinning bird kick. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Not much life difference. Jumps in. Goes for the fireball, which is throws him.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
A drive in. Burnout activate.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
What a finish!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Aerial knee smash. Shows the medium kick. Flash axe. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Serenity Stream? They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. KO.
Nicely played round there.
やるじゃないか。
Round 1. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
There's a corner switch. Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right, what's the plan?
Still slugging it out here.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
KO. Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
It's still early. I want to see what kind of adjustments they make.
Yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
Nice block. Okay, okay.
Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next?
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. So decides to spend and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage.
That was KO. All right, gets a round on the board.
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
Was that a button check round or something?
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Hits with the overhead.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Good parry here to try and make something happen. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad
Experiencing KO.
Nicely played round there.
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Gets the knees up. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Jumps. Super up. Uses the gauge for a super arc.
Amazing awareness there.
Hits the Sultan Ranka. She's gonna give them a rabid beatdown for some serious damage. They return to center stage. Where are you going?
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Barely all in with burns out.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Oh my, what about
Can they capitalize on this?
a lot of pressure building up passes out the gate right there.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow!
Round 1. Fight.
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Gets the jump in. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to see perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
Nicely played round there.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Player 2 chases them down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
No more drive gauge.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Shoots off a fireball up close. All right, what's coming up next? Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Knife lead opens opts for the critical art.
Wow, what a decision! So smart!
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Big opportunity now in this corner.
Wait a minute!
Who will capitalize on it in there?
And they close it out! Good stuff!
Man, they just scrapped that! What did you think?
That right there was some Street Fighter! So good!
Hits them with a stopping bomb. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick.
That was crazy!
What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter down? Aerial knee smash!
Okay.
Looking to impress with this super.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Experiencing burnout. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have?
Oh man! This could be all the difference!
KO!
Man, that was such a stressful round!
やるじゃないか。
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that dead. How will they capitalize on this opening?
Alright, what's the plan?
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Beautiful setup with that attack.
That was crazy! Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 2 chases them down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
The grab misses. Brings them. Gets them.
Great round, nicely done.
Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Heats it up with a combo into super.
Smart stuff there.
Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They saw a path and they took it.
Great round, nicely done.
鍛え直してくるんだな。
Round 3. Fight!
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
How is this gonna play out?
Player 1 will look to apply. It's a good spot to use the super.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
He brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay.
Aerial knee smash.
Oh, this is getting crazy!
Player 2 is working with a better game.
Wait a minute! Oh! Can they capitalize on this?
Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Player 2 can't let this simmer. There's a burnout.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
This is a critical moment. Flatline zone.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
いいファイトだった。
Round 1. Fight.
Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Throws him down.
All right, what's the plan?
Lots of aggression from both sides. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Taking stock.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Checks him with the projectile. Player 1.
Oh, ooh, there we go. Big hit there.
Both fighters are opts for the critical art.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You got that one. Oh, next round started.
Smart stuff there.
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Will we see a drive in? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Gets him.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
That was so dominant, and if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
They're not gonna allow any jump-ins.
Smart stuff there.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1 has the meter lead, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 2 chases them down. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Life lead opens up. Barely blocks the jump in. Will we see a drive impact? In there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 1 is a step ahead. Will they run away with it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it?
All right, what's the mix-up? Okay.
Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
What'll happen here? Birthday? Oh.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
やるじゃないか。
Fight. Round. Fight.
Aerial knee smash. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. The throw! It knocked them out of the air.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Breaks it! SBK hits! Back dashes for space! Vintage! Nowhere to run!
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
That corner is starting to look scary. All in with a rush! They were sitting on their meter for this super art!
Yo, what?
Hikosho! Getting in some real damage! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
甘く見たよね。
Round 1. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
All right, let's go.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Neither of them willing to back off. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage.
Smart stuff there.
Bends it on the super art. Connects with medium kick. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up a notch. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 has the meter lead. Burnout is triggered. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The nuke springs forward with the drive rush.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Takes a trip. Life lead is there, but still it goes for the super KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. They back the opponent into it's a good spot to use the super.
Amazing awareness there.
Pulls out the big guns with the soul tap rectum. I never get tired of seeing this. Here it comes. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Gets the knees up. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Spinning bird kick. Betting it all on the drive rush. Will we see a drive impact? Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
Oh man, the stupid
Burns out.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.